Hello to you and your homegirls. What's up? Baby Chris here. Talking Baby Chris. What's up? Hey guys. Hi. Okay. By the thumbnail, you can probably tell what's going on today, but I have to address the elephant in the room. So you can probably tell that my lighting is off. My freaking ring light broke. Like, the story behind what has happened to this ring light is insane, and I feel like my look is so pretty. Like, you can kind of see it sparkling in the low light though. Anyway, sorry for the poor lighting quality. I just really want to do this video. I just really want to have a good time. So because this lighting sucks so bad, I don't even know if this video is gonna make it onto the channel, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do it anyway. On my community tab, I did mention that I want to post at least one video a week for the month. So I'm gonna try not letting the devil get his lick. So we'll see. Let me know. I'm definitely gonna get another one. I'm gonna look on Amazon. I'm rambling, but I just went through a whole hurrah trying to even do my setup, and when I finally got my setup done, I realized that the ring light is broken. So let's go. Let's move on. So obviously this is POKÉMON X Colourpop. I don't want to talk too much so that the girls like me that lose attention quickly don't leave the room. So let me tell you what I picked up. I picked up the Super Shock Shadow. This is my first ever Super Shock Shadow. I've never had a Super Shock Shadow before. This one is in Solar Beam. It's really pretty. It's like a turquoise with pink sparkle. And that's actually what I'm wearing today in this halo eye in the center. That's what I'm wearing. It's really effing pretty. I had ordered this and I was like, all right, this is just gonna be the only thing I order from POKÉMON X Colourpop. And then they had the Memorial Day 20% off, and I got everything else that I wanted. So I got these two blushes. I got the purple one and I got the Pikachu one, like the reddish ones. I haven't even opened these yet, and we're not going to use them today because I already have a base on, and I don't want to take it off. I'm just going to do an eye look. So funny story is I'm wearing this pink and green dress, so I reached for my Super Shock Shadow this morning. I already knew I wanted to do a pink and green look, and then I go outside to put my garbage out, and then I see that the Ulta order is here. Like, it just worked out that way. I didn't even really expect to get this package in until a couple of days from now, so it just worked out that way. I didn't use the palette for this look. I used, remember that I am an amateur, okay? Be gentle with me as I am gentle with myself. I used the Ace Beauté Oceanic palette. I'll tell you what I did. Hopefully you can even see it. I did post some pictures on my community tab if you want to get a better look. I just purchased from Ace Beauté. I bought two palettes. I had always wanted this palette because I just thought the color story was stunning, and I was absolutely right in thinking so. I used this shade. I got my match from in here, and then I used the Super Shock in the center of the halo. Seaweed was my transition. Turtle was my deep shade. I did a tip tap of Pacific to blend out my deep shade. And that was it. And then oh no. I started lightening up the center with Fiji, and then that's the halo eye, and I love it so much. I feel really cute and really pretty. It's always, halo eyes aren't my favorite. It's always like a 50-50 chance whether I actually like them or not. And I really like this one a lot. This is pretty. And this palette is fire. The color story is awesome. The formula is great. Everything is so cohesive and blends in with each other very well. So I'm gonna do a second look. I'm gonna show you guys the palette in a second. All right, so this is the POKÉMON X Colourpop Palette Town Eyeshadow Palette. This is the color story. Okay, the thing about me and Pokemon, it's not even that I'm like a die-hard Pokemon fan. I'm just a 90s baby. And nostalgia gets me. I didn't even really rock with Pokemon like that. There was always something about anime that just didn't capture me. I was like a bookworm. I played with my brat's head. And I watched Nickelodeon, and that was really what had me. But I do have a little brother, and he was into Pokemon, and you can't deny Pokemon is a thing. Like, and I just think Colourpop did a really good job with this. Colourpop packaging is 10 out of 10. They put all their eggs in the packaging basket, and I can tell. And this is beautiful. This just looks like fun. I want to go with them wherever they're going. Real talk. Like, the thing about Ulta though, Ulta is gonna bang your shit up. So this is the color story. I have a little bit of a dent here because that's how Ulta is when they send you stuff, but whatever. First of all, no mirror, which usually gets on my nerves, but this is just so fun to look at. They killed it. The packaging is a 12 out of 10. Sorry, it's why I had to have it. I wasn't gonna get this. I wasn't gonna get it, but I had to. It's too cute. It's too cute. The color story, I'm proud of them as well because Colourpop likes to go neutral, and I just think it's awesome that they did a rainbow palette. It's the only way that they could have done justice to Pokemon, and I think this is pretty cool. I know exactly what look I want to do here now today, and we're gonna do that. I want this to be a X looks video. I'm not sure how many looks yet. I guess how many ever I feel until I get tired, but I did want to show y'all something. Music. Y'all know I live in Brooklyn. It's the weekend. The girls are weekending, so we allow them to weekend. Not like I have a choice in the matter. All right, so this is the sizing of the Pokemon X Colourpop. This is my beloved Back to Hogwarts Harry Potter palette. They are the same shade count, and they are of the same size. So a lot of people are comparing it to the sizing of the BT21. I don't even know what that is. So this is just the one that I have. And if anyone else has this, it's not that big. It's not that big. Again, I already have a base on. I'm not gonna take it off. I'm just gonna take these eyes off, and I'm gonna do another look. I'm not sure if I should count this as look one since I used the Super Shock shadow. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I want to use the blushes, but I'm not. And I really wish I had the lights on, so because like I'm very proud of this base, and you're not really getting what the base is in this deep dark light. I use pink powder. I'm pissed off about this lighting situation. We're not gonna use the blushes today. Maybe tomorrow when I'm going to work, we'll do an entire base and do the blushes. Yeah, we're gonna do a look. I'm gonna take this off, but before then, I probably lost the girls with the ADHD. I'll put timestamps. I didn't get the balms because I had already been cash grabbed. by Essence, with this Essence Glimmer Glow lipstick color changing. I believe this is still available at Ulta. It's the same thing. It's a clear, glittery thing. I've literally never used this, but it is cash grabby. If you like glittery things, it's gonna make you want to buy it. And I bought it and never used it, so we're gonna use it now. I have on, oh, it's in my bag. I'll put a picture up on the screen. I have on the e.l.f. Jelly Pop lip oil, which is actually insanely good. It's worn off now, but I still feel remnants of it because it's long lasting. Very good, very good. I was never gonna buy like the original line, but I'm a little bit obsessed with this Jelly Pop line, so I bought it, and it's really good. So I have a little bit of it left, but I'm gonna start with this thingy, because if this is good, then, and you really want, and you can just grab this. I think this is still available at Ulta. I have no interest in those. And I feel like the Colourpop ones don't actually leave glitter on you. And these are actually leaving glitter on me. I can see it. Looks a little crazy. Fun. Fun. It's giving watermelon. Here for it. All right, let me take off this eye look, and we're gonna move into another eye look. All right, y'all, I just did the best job I could at removing the eye look, and I just primed my eyes with a clear base. This is the Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. This was one of my first primers I started using when I started doing eyeshadow. I really like it. Okay, now I know what I want to do. I don't need much of a base for what I want to do, at least I don't think. And I might have to mute myself too, because they're about to start a party, I can already tell. So if the music gets too loud, then I'll just mute myself and I'll make this a voiceover. I'm in the vibe of my dress, so I'm gonna do another pink and green look. And also this lip changing thing got a bit darker and it literally looks quite crazy, but you know. Everybody is going for these greens first. I was just wearing a green look. They're beautiful. I see why people would go for the greens. I'm going to start with Miss Fuchsia City on a liner brush. I want to tell y'all like what freaking happened to the freaking I don't know if I can do this and talk at the same time. Let me use my mirror. What happened to the what's it called? Obviously I can't do this and talk at the same time. The ring light. So I guess I'm just gonna do what I do, and then I'll come show y'all, and then I'll tell y'all. Maybe I'll do one eye at a time. This is what we got so far. Un momento. Okay, so one morning I was doing my makeup, right? And I always keep the ring light on my vanity. Like, I just like it. It's cute. It's a heart shape. I'll put my vanity tour in the cards. Yeah, I don't really move it. It's just part of my vanity, and it's always there. I never really have to set up for my videos because the ring light is always there. My battery was low. So one morning I'm doing my makeup, right? And there's a larger, I'm in a mirror right here. There's a mirror right here of me, and then there's a mirror behind this setup. And I'm usually always in this mirror, but sometimes I'll glance at this mirror, kind of just get like a faraway view. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes our eyebrows and shit be crooked because we're not looking in various places, various mirrors. So I'm doing my makeup, right? And then this big ass spider comes from behind of the big mirror. Now, I am not someone that like goes berserk off of from bugs, but this spider, it was kind of like it was so scary looking, and I didn't spaz out because that's not my nature. But the longer the spider was there and I like didn't really know what to do about it, the more scared I got. Like, again, which is just so weird for me. That is not me. I don't mind killing bugs. Like, I will kill a bug in a second. But again, this spider just looks so scary. It was like a POKÉMON spider. Like, just, I don't know. It scared me. And I was scared to just go in and kill it like I usually would do with other bugs. So the longer that it was there, the more it just like, I don't know, it was scaring me and I wasn't doing anything about it. So I started to get up and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to kill it or do something. But it was like crawling around the mirror, and then it had got to a point where it was near the ring light, and I was like, it figured out that I was moving and I was gonna like try to kill it. Did I say what color it is? This is Fuchsia City. And this is gonna kind of be graphic linery, kind of. It was like, it moved around and then it got behind the ring light. And then it ended up going inside of the ring light. And then, so then I couldn't kill it anymore. Like my options for killing it were gone. So it went into the ring light and I was just so spooked that I took the entire ring light and I took it out of my room. I put it over on my desk and I was like, that's something that I would deal with later. And it's been away from my desk ever since then. So now I'm on a film and I pull it back out and there's no spider coming out of it. Hallelujah. But it's broken. I don't know. I think it just went through too much. So it's like, girl, goodbye. It's over. And that's actually fine with me, honestly. Watch, now I'm gonna get copyrighted. I'm gonna go into Pokemon Center to blend out this deeper shade. Pokemon Center is like a baby pink. Now, I have been watching videos on this. And I don't know, I'm already not the biggest Colourpop fan. I don't think Colourpop has a really good formula to begin with. This is giving me trouble. So I wasn't really expecting much. I wanted Fade into Hue had been on my wish list, and then this came out and I was like, okay, this is fun. I don't know, I'm not really expecting much from these shadows. Again, I am guilty of buying something simply for the packaging. This pink is a little ashy on me, but it is a white base pink, and I'm not wearing a white base, I'm wearing a clear base. But yeah, that's the drama of how my ring light got broken. A spider tried to kill me. I wouldn't let it take my joy. It tried anyway. And that's that. Cute so far. Okay, now we're gonna go into the greens. I got some new brushes. This lighting is so bad. All right, we're gonna go into this deep shade Fainted, very dark green, and good for them for getting some good depth in here. Sometimes they struggle with that. This kind of looks crazy and blotchy because just doing what we gotta do on this already base. I'm creating a wing here. I already have some pink on my lower lash line from my look from this morning, and I'm just gonna keep it there because it's gonna go with this look. I'll show y'all what it is. It's on one of the pinks from the Ace Beauté, what's it called? Slice of Paradise palette. I have been loving that palette. This liner always looks so good compared to this one because this is where my hood kind of droops down more. I'm way more hooded on this side.
All right, y'all, I'm having to voice over this part because the music got crazy. The music is actually still going on. You probably will still hear it in this voiceover. I wanted to show y'all Viridian City, and I wanted to mention that it is exactly the same as the Super Shock Shadow. So don't buy both. If you're going to get the palette, don't buy the green Super Shock Shadow because it's already in this palette. There's a lot of scammy things happening in this collection, but whatever. But I'm blending out the deep Fainted shade with the green matte in this row. It's called Tall Grass, and I'm just creating a green gradient on the outer corner. This palette is kind of shimmer heavy, mostly shimmer heavy, which doesn't really bother me. I don't care either way. As long as the shadows work, I don't care. So far, so good with the shadows. Again, I had a very low expectation. I wasn't seeing very good reviews. And again, I don't really trust Colourpop for good quality. But for these shadows to be showing up the way that they're showing up on me on a clear base is very impressive. And I can't wait to see how they will behave when I really prime my lid how I usually do. Everything is showing up well. Everything is blending out well. I don't have a complaint at this time.
I saw me put Fainted on as a wing, and then I'm blending it out with Tall Grass. And everything is showing up very well. You know, I never really use clear bases, so it's cool. What I was saying was that Viridian City looks very similar to the Super Shock Shadow that I used earlier. I don't know, I kind of want to use both of these green shimmers. Take Viridian City, which looks exactly like the Solar Beam Super Shock Shadow. I'm just going to take it on my finger. Ooh, I made such a mess. I loaded up my finger going to continue this green blend. Yeah, that looks exactly like the Super Shock shadow.
All right, I had to go back into voiceover for this one. I'm going to go into this green shimmer. It's called Caledon City or Celadon City. I don't know. Pokemon lovers, tap in below, let me know. This is a Real Techniques, kind of like small, kind of concealery type brush. And I'm just working on continuing the green gradient. I ended up using this entire green row, and I like every shade in this green row. Again, I have no complaints yet. This is pretty. I like it. All right, speeding up the rest of that. Okay, then I went into this pink glitter called Gym Leader. It was so freaking pretty. I intended to just put it in my inner corner, and then I was just like, it has to go everywhere. It's so pretty. Lastly, I went into Vermilion City for the lower lash line.
Hey guys, I am in better lighting and I finished the look and put on some lashes, and this is what we have. It's very glittery, it's very crazy. I'm curious about what this would look like if I were to have a proper concealed lid. I just used a clear eyeshadow base, so my skin tone is affecting these shadows, but I'm okay with it. It's a little crazy. We're just playing around trying to get to know these shadows, and I'm not disappointed. Not disappointed at all. All this glitter you see is the Gym Leader shade, which knocked my socks off. This was in my inner corner. It's effing gorgeous. I'll come back with more looks, more put together looks. This is kind of usually what I do with the first use of a palette, either something really ridiculous or something super low-key. So this is cute. I'm in a pink and green vibe, and I've been wanting to do this eye shape. I've tried this before, and I wanted to do it again with some other colors. So I like how it turned out. It's cute. I'll be back with some more legit looks. This was impromptu. Had to make things work. Stick with me. Stick beside me. Oh, the Essence lip thing? No. I had to put some Glossier balm.com over it. Cause don't buy that. Don't buy the Essence thing. I don't know about the Colourpop thing. I don't need it, but girl. See you for the look too. Good morning. As promised, I'm back with complexion. I'm worried because the lighting is so trash. I turned the exposure up a little bit, hoping that that would help, but I don't know. Oh Lord, Lord of mercy. It's going in and out. I think because I have white walls, it's gonna keep going in and out. All right, I'm just gonna do the blush real quick. I want to use this purple Dengar blush. It says a weightless moisturizing cream blush that's super buildable and blendable for a sheer wash of color with a natural matte finish. Huh. Stupid cute. Insanely cute. That's me. That looks like me. Oh, it's so pretty in the pan. It's crazy. Okay, now I am a little bit worried because the girls are saying that like it it is very sheer. I just got these new brushes, these Real Techniques plump base set. I think I'm gonna use this 100. I think with cream blush, something dense is your best bet, especially one that's claiming to be sheer. It's so pretty. This is the 100. This is something that would be really good for concealer. I don't know what this would be good for. Maybe the blush, but I'm gonna use this one for the blush. What are they calling this? This is the, oh, my fan is on. 100 soft accent plus tapered cut blends cream highlighter plus blush. That's what it's for. Hopefully I don't start sweating since I turned off the fan. All right, I'm gonna go, I don't like touching makeup with my hands, so I'm going straight in with this. I loaded it up. I actually like soft blush. I don't like too much blush. That's pretty. I like it. See, the problem is though, my complexion is usually still wet when I'm applying cream blush, and then my brushes pick up my base and put it in my cream blushes. So I would show you my LYS that's like ruined from that, but this is cute and it's so easy. It's really cute. I like it. Oh, I like it. All right, let me that's perfect. Let me finish the base and then we'll come back to do eyes. All right, I'm back. I left the exposure regular because base is on, white base is on my eyes, and I'm ready for an eye look. I know what I want to do. It should be pretty easy. I think I want to go for like an all matte pastel look. This eye is irritated. Or I don't know if I want the pink or the purple in the outer corner. Maybe I'll transition the pink to purple. So I'm gonna start with Fuchsia City again, like I did last time. This is a Japanese brush. I'm gonna load it up. Get it on the outer corner. Yeah, boy. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I like this shade of pink. It's pretty. I'm gonna flip the brush to the other side and go into Lavender Town just a little bit and start transitioning out of the pink. I'm just gonna big Morphe brush, and I'm gonna do, I want to do Cerulean City, but I feel like that's too light. Maybe I'll work my way there. I'll start with SSN. My lighting's off. That looks so deep. It's not that deep of a blue. And lay that in the center. Oh yeah. Period. We might have to do pass-throughs with our other colors. Before I go into the light blue, I'm gonna go back into Lavender Town. Just gonna haze over these two. All right, I'm gonna take the Morphe brush, flip it to its other side, and go into Cerulean City. Going back into the deeper blue side and merging them together. It's a beautiful blend. I am impressed. This is an Unearthly 8-5. I'm gonna go into Saffron City, which is the yellow. I was just gonna say not a lick of fallout, and then I get a teensy bit. I thought the sun would have been up by now. I thought I would have had good natural light, but it's not. It's really early. It's about to be 8 o'clock. That's such a pretty sequin. I do not understand how people don't like sequin shades. Like, are you crazy? That's so pretty. All right, I didn't want to do this, but I went to this shade called Fossil, just a little bit, and kind of transition this stuff out. Oh, that's too light of a transition for me. Using a light hand, and this brush is too big for this. I'm so impressed by the quality of these shadows. Switching to this less dense Wet n Wild brush and going into Fossil just a little bit. And transitioning this rainbow into Skin Tone. If this is not a pretty summer look, I don't know what is. It's quite literally perfect. I look like a Lisa Frank thing. Sorry I'm so low energy. I'm really tired. The music went on all last night. I couldn't get to bed. I'm going into Lavender Town for my lower lash line. I was like sleeping in the shower. So tired. I want to make this all matte, but that's not my energy. I'm gonna go into same liner brush, go into Blasting Off, throw some glitter in the lower lash line. I'm really interested by this Pewter City. Ooh, that's just like chalk white gray. I think I want to take Champion on the other side of that liner brush. Where is it? Okay, it just needs a bit of friction and blending. It can be a little like, I don't know, like pasty. It needs to be like rubbed in. Cute once you do that. A little bit of Blasting Off on my finger. Just because I can't help myself. Very impressed by these deep shimmers, just looking at them. All right, let me line and put some lashes on and I'll be back. I have much better lighting at work and I'm a bit more caffeinated, so I'm a bit more better equipped to have this conversation. So this is the final look. I think it's really pretty. It's just fun. Like, this is what summer feels like to me, or this is what summer looks like to me, and that's just really fun and playful. The palette is fun. Like, it's really playful. It really feels like a toy. So I'm gonna save my final thoughts for the end of the video, but so far so good. Look at how pigmented, saturated, glittery, everything's staying in place. I'm impressed. I'm telling y'all, I was not expecting much. I don't fool with Colourpop like that, but so far so good. I did too much with the glitter on the under eye because the glitters are there. I'm like magnetized to them, but it's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. We'll talk soon.
Hi, I'm gonna voice over the last look just to save us some time. I'm using the red blush here in Electroball. It's so pretty. I kept smelling it because I kept smelling a smell of plastic, but I was using a new brush, so it might be that. I love it. Pretty. Then I'm back for an eye look. I wanted a sunset, so I started with Vermilion City, which is an orangey shimmer. I am team shimmer in the crease. No one dies when I do it, so I do it. And in the outer corner, I'm going to use the only purple matte in here, which is called Lavender Town. I'm gonna blend that out with the red called I Choose You. It's giving Gengar. Excuse my do-rag, girl. I had just twisted my hair down. And then I'm bringing Vermilion City back into the end of the lid. And then I'm bringing in the yellow called Saffron City onto the lid. This is a beautiful yellow, very good yellow. And then in the inner corner, I'm using that shade Champion, which I used in the last look, and just kind of putting it in the inner corner and then kind of placing it all over. If you like glitter and shimmer and texture, this is a really good palette to create that with. That's what I like about Colourpop.
Hey, final thoughts thoughts and review time. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I already know the video is long. So this is the final look. I did like a really subtle sunset eye. Is this my best sunset eye? No, but we'll get into it. I want to talk about the products in a ranking fashion. So the last thing I talk about will be my favorite thing. So I'll start off with the Super Shock Shadow. I can't do shit. Every time I sit down to record, something ridiculous happens. All right, I'm gonna start with the Super Shock Shadow. It's in last place for a couple reasons. I enjoy it. I think it's really beautiful. It's my first ever Super Shock Shadow. This packaging is so cute. Are you crazy? It's so pretty. First look involved the Super Shock Shadow. I love it. It's beautiful. Love the formula. Nothing to complain about. Cute, cute, cute. I need to find a way to get these displayed because the packaging is insane. But at the end of the day, it's just a single shadow. And that's what it is. So cool. Yeah, if you like it, go ahead and grab it. Next, I'm going to discuss the palette. The palette was so much fun to work with. Can't get rid of the box because Snorlax is on the box. The packaging is a 12 out of 10. Like I said before, blue and yellow looks so beautiful. This makes you want to go to the pool. Like, it's really beautiful. Mine already looks like trash because I can't keep makeup clean. Like, ugh, crazy. That's crazy. All right. Gorgeous packaging. I love this. This is beautiful. This is amazing. I had some reservations, but I was compelled to buy this, y'all. Like, I was trying to watch reviews and everyone said it was kind of mid. Teresa's dad said no. I saw Robert Walsh kind of have some trouble blending in the greens. Makeup Just for Fun said it was like a watered down formula. I had zero issue with the palette. Everything I wanted to do, I was able to do with the palette. I think the strong points of the palette are the cool tones. The warm side is very shimmer heavy, so this is kind of why my sunset is struggling here a bit. First of all, for a sunset, you need rich, warm, saturated mattes, and there is no orange matte. You need a warm purple. This purple is too cool. My lighting is off, so everything looks deeper, saturated than it really is, but the palette is beautiful. I enjoy it. It's good. I had Fade into Hue on my wish list, and I bought this, and I think this is filling that urge that I had. What I think Colourpop does very well is including multiple textures in the palette, and that's what I find their strong suit to be. That along with packaging. It's so beautiful. It's so good. These glitters are insane, and I'm not surprised because one of my favorite pressed glitters is also in the Harry Potter palette that I showed y'all at the beginning of the video. I'm very impressed by these deep tone shimmers. The shimmers that I did use are kind of mid. Like Vermilion City is a bit mid. I use it in this look. I use it in the crease. I am team shimmer and crease. This I Choose You is kind of satiny and it's giving strawberry on me. I used the palette with various types of bases. This is on a skin tone concealer base. I use it on a white base. I use it on a clear base, and it worked every single time. So I'm okay with this formula. Beautiful, beautiful rainbow palette. Is it wearable for most people? No, everyone's not gonna be able to pull this off. But my little rainbow look I thought was beautiful. The blend was amazing. Definitely great for pride looks. If you're into stuff like this, go ahead, give it a go. If you're a grown woman walking around doing grown woman things with a grown woman aesthetic, this is not for you. But I think it's beautiful. I'm glad I picked it up. I think they did a great job. I picked it up because Colourpop usually plays it safe with the color story, and this is not a safe color story. This is very rainbow, very beautiful. I love it. Then number 1 on my list is the blushes. I love them both. I'm wearing Electroball today. I was actually in the market for both of these colors for cream blush because my purple blush by LYS is highly pigmented and I have to like tone it down or really be wearing a bold look to pull that one out. So this one's perfect because it's calmer, sheerer. I love the formula. I love the formula. It's really good. Like, so wearable, so pretty, perfect flush. I love these. These are my, again, just like my Super Shock first Colourpop blushes, and I'm very impressed. I'm very happy with my purchase. I would say if you are in the market, if you love Pokemon, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, the Super Shock is in last place because in the palette there is a shade called Viridian Sea, which is exactly like the Super Shock. Yeah, Colourpop formula is good. My eyes are looking a bit worn in. I had a day, I did my makeup, and then I had a day. It's hot. It's hot in this house. But 2 thumbs up for me. I'm not gonna swatch, but if you are of my skin tone and you want to make a educated guess, I'll be happy to swatch and put it up as a short. Just let me know. But I think swatching and putting on your eyes is 2 different things, so that's why I didn't swatch it out. But let me know. I'll be happy to do so if you want me to. I'm very grateful if you made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. If you like the looks, let me know. Let me know which one was your favorite. Don't you judge that first one. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit, okay? Thank you. If you made it to the end, you like the vibes, and you should just subscribe for more. Yeah. Bye-bye-bye.